And today we're going to be unboxing the Deerc D23 remote control drone, a brand new product from Deerc, and it is filled with LEDs and even a small camera. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. You get an instruction manual, extra propellers, and a double charger. In the accessory bag, we're going to lift its top off. You get a phone holder and the Deerc drone controller. And if I remember correctly, this pops off, smartphone controller pops on. You can put your smartphone in there so you can see what the drone sees. And as you can see, the remote is blue and white. You have full control, and even the joysticks are buttons, and you have a camera button and video button on top, and auto takeoff, and your light controls. How cool is that? Let's look at the drone. Now you can see the drone is all white. It's got the red, gray, and blue stripes. It has 4 brush motors, and the battery sits in the bottom. And you do get 2 batteries for this little drone. And it even has a tiny little camera in the front. Now this is meant more for indoor use, and it's really fun to fly in the dark because this thing really lights up. So what we're going to do is, we're going to go ahead, stick a battery in here, put some batteries in the controller, and then see what it looks like. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to get out our little accessory screwdriver. Look at all those extra props, and a prop removal tool as well. Very nice to have. And you take the screwdriver, you pull the screw out of the back of the controller, flip up the little tab, and we need to insert 3 AAA batteries. 1, 2, 3. We'll replace the cover, and we'll even put the tiny little screw back in there. And the AAA batteries are sold separately, so you will need 3 for the controller if you buy this drone. Pull out a battery, and we will stick it in the drone. Now you do want to charge these batteries before you actually fly your drone, because they're only at about 60 to 70% charge, and you want to get the full effect of this drone. So now we must turn on the controller, and there's a little power button underneath here to turn on the drone. So we'll push it and hold it, and wowee, look at those lights. You have green in the back, blue in the front, with red by the propellers. Let's go ahead and bind this to the drone. You should just push up, push down, and it's now connected. By pushing this left stick, you have low, medium, and high speed. We're going to keep it in low. And you have an auto takeoff button right here. Let's check out the light button. That's what we're trying to see right here. I'm going to turn off this light, and let's see the different lights of the modes. So there's one mode, there's another mode, off, and on. So pretty cool to have those options while you're buzzing around your living room in the dark. And just for the fun of it, let's hit the auto takeoff. And there you go, it's got plenty of power. So a very cool little drone. Okay, so when you get ready to go fly this little drone, you're going to want to pull out the instruction manual and flip through, and you want to look for the QR code that's going to take you to the app that you need to see what your drone sees. And there it is, iOS or Apple on the left, Android on the right. So I'm going to pull up my camera, view in Play Store, install. So we're going to let that install, then we're going to go ahead and go fly the drone. Okay, so we're going to try to get this little drone in the air. And check that out. It actually holds altitude very nicely. And it's very, very stable, especially for an inexpensive drone as it is. And now we can kind of check out the different light settings. You have the blinking one, then it kind of alternates. And then you have the spinny one. And then it lights up just the back in green. Then it shuts off. And then you go back to the blinky one. As you can see, it's quite the nimble little flyer. And this is only in speed level 1. Let's go all the way to 3 and see how fast it goes. So you can see it's quite a little zippy little thing. So you'd probably be okay flying this one outdoor. Just if it gets real windy, I wouldn't suggest it. But if you have a light breeze, just like a normal day, you won't have any issues with this outside. You can see you can do little funnel spins. But overall, a very cool little drone. And it does have a camera. And you can see right here. So what I think we should do next is let's take it out front so we can actually see more of what the camera actually records.